The HOA ordered me to tear down my white picket fence because they said it ruined the neighborhood aesthetic. They threatened me with daily fines if I didn't comply within 48 hours. They didn't realize that by forcing me to remove those wooden posts, they were legally requiring me to replace them with 50 tons of industrial-grade concrete. It was a $50 DIY fence to keep my dog in the yard, but to the HOA, it was a crime. I complied and ripped it out immediately. But there was a problem. My house sits on a slope. Without the fence posts anchoring the soil, the dirt started to slide after the first rain. I didn't call a landscaper. I called a geotechnical engineer. He didn't see a garden. He saw a disaster waiting to happen. He wrote a formal report declaring the slope a catastrophic slide hazard. Then I found the golden ticket. City Code Section 14.9. It states clearly that retaining walls built for life, safety, and slope stabilization are exempt from all HOA aesthetic reviews. The fleet of concrete mixers arrived at dawn. The street rumbled as the heavy drums turned, sounding like jet engines warming up. Karen, the HOA president, marched out in her bathrobe, holding her clipboard like a shield. She watched in horror as a pump truck unfolded, its boom, like a massive metal giraffe, casting a shadow over her entire front lawn. We didn't use wood stakes. We used number 5, industrial steel rebar, thick as your thumb. We tied the steel cages together until my yard looked like the foundation of a maximum security prison. Then came the pour. We didn't use normal sidewalk cement. We used 5,000 psi structural gray mix. The wet sludge hit the forms with a heavy thud you could feel in your chest. Karen sprinted over, screaming over the roar of the trucks. "This is a bunker. It ruins the property value. You need approval." I didn't shout back. I just handed her the laminated engineer's report and the city permit. "It's not a wall, Karen," I said calmly. "It's a life safety structure." The city inspector arrived to check the pour. He looked at the massive gray monolith rising 6 feet out of the earth. He looked at Karen, who was nearly in tears, and stamped the paperwork. "Compliant," he said. "Do not paint it, do not cover it. It must remain visible for inspection." When the forms came off, the result was brutal. It is 6 feet high, 2 feet thick, and brutally flat. It looks like the Hoover Dam. My picket fence was temporary. "This wall will last for 500 years. She wanted to control my boundary, so I gave her a fortress.